Just allow yourself to rest on the ground. Allow yourself to surrender on your yoga mat. Finding this nice, peaceful moment where your entire spine can actually rest on the floor. Gentle to feel how is the breath today, how we can actually relax with slowing down the breath more and connect with your entire physical body. So inhale and exhale, and you just want to feel everything nice and calm, nice and peaceful at the moment. You can bring an intention to your practice. I am here right now. I am present. Anything else is not your practice right now, is not the present moment. So we really have to let go. In breath, out breath. So our practice today, it's a beginner's practice. Beginner's postures, beginner way to understand how the breath works in ourselves is the introduction of gentle ways to move the body and stretch, and might be an inspiration for you to start to practice at home as well. For yoga be effective in our lives, it's necessary we do something every day. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it's better than nothing. Then, day by day, you start to build your practice, you start to get results. Eventually, you might be practicing longer. You might be practicing more than 10 or 20 minutes. But start what you can, but at least start. Inhale deep, connect with your breath. Exhale and letting go the memories of your day today. Whatever you did, good or bad, enjoy or not, just letting go. Slowly, slowly, you're gonna bend your knees, coming back to your awakening position, coming back to your seat position. Roll up, legs cross. And literally our first legs cross will be like this. Right leg, you bend that foot back. Left leg, bending with the left foot on the front. And then we want to sit both glutes down the floor. If you feel kind of a little twisted, so you can actually sit higher. You can get the bolster behind you, you can get the block, you can get anything where you elevate your pelvis, and you can see the hips stay more up straight. Yes, get the bolster. It'll be much easier for your practice. In breath, out breath, be much easier because you're gonna be here for a long time. So you don't want to feel the struggle on the knee or the struggle on the back. So you want to just feel up straight. Both sitting bones very quite grounded. And then you're just going to bring the hands on your knees. You close your eyes, lift your chest, and you stay here. Breath in and out. So this is your first posture, and we're going to stay here for 5 minutes. The intention is opening the quadriceps, it's opening here in your inner legs. It's actually balance the pelvis. Sometimes we have the pelvis twisted, so we want to bring the same balance, hip on the same level, and the back straight. Inhale and exhale, and as you feel you are settling into the posture and it becomes easier, you can start to move that bolster away to feel a deeper stretch, okay? The foot is pointing back, so you want to avoid to place sideways, and you want to actually point back to feel that stretch underneath of your shin, underneath of your front foot. So you're sitting here, place the hands however you feel comfortable for you, And breath in and out, and keep lifting from the hips upwards. Everything it's rising. From the hips down, it's sinking equally, left and right side. And it's important to close your eyes. This is like the yin yoga class. You stay here and melt into the posture, observing all the sensations of the stretch. If it's too intense, you bring more cushions, you bring more pillows underneath of your body. If it's easy, just slide the cushion out and sink. I am here, I am present. I am living on a now. So every time your mind goes away, breath in, breath out, and come back to your body sensations and to the breath. Stay here. And the eyes closed is just going to avoid you to distract with anything else around you. It will help you to keep very focused and very present in your own work. Letting go the tension out of your hips, letting go the tension out of your legs. Just a few more minutes. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Slowly, slowly, we're gonna open the eyes, and then we twist to the right. So your right hand comes behind your right foot, left hand comes across, holding your left knee, and you keep looking over the right shoulder. Stay here. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Keep your back straight. Move your shoulders around so that will guide your upper body twist. Letting go any restriction in your life, any restriction physically, emotionally, and mentally. Set yourself free, being in the present moment. Next breath or slowly comes to the front, then we turn and twist to your left. So your right hand pass along, left hand behind the body. Keep your hips straight, don't twist much the hip. Breath in and out. Chest nice and broad, and use your shoulders for your twist. Very important to have the shoulder to twist. If you want to, you can bring your left arm far back and hold your right heel. So that it will make you twist a little bit deeper. Breathe into those hips. Inhale, exhale into those legs, letting go any tension. Be present. Be yourself. And relax. Coming to the front. Now we're coming forward. So bring the body forward, elbows down, head down, just leaning into the groins, into the hips. In breath, out breath. Guide the breath to the back. Slowly, slowly coming back up. Stretch your legs. Move them around. And then we're going to swap sides. So you have our right leg on the front, left leg back. Same process. So stretching, start high on the block or on the bolster, and then you start to low down. Place yourself as on a way where it's no pain. So to hold the stretch for a long time like we're holding, you start from that point where it's zero pain. You're just sitting there. And then stay, letting go, letting go, letting go. And then eventually you will hit a little edge, a little wall. And on that little edge on the wall, you just work from there. Okay, without push. You should not feel any pain. When you have more active stretch, we're gonna do a little bit later where we hold shorter time. Those ones, you really work a little bit harder on your stretch, but not like this one, okay? Where we're holding for a long time. So hands on your knees, or if you find you're kind of losing the control, hands behind the body so you get your body realigned, so everything is straight. Observe that left foot, it's pointing back, giving that space to your shin, and understanding the flexibility of our ankles, mobility, flexibility of toes will interfere directly in our knees and hips. So they have to be very mobile and very strong at the same time. Close your eyes, breath in and out, whatever you prefer to place your hands. Bring the good prana, the good chi into your lungs. And then exhale, letting go the stale prana, the heavy chi. Guide the prana into those parts where you feel more restriction, and just allow the prana to move through the spots. The prana moves together with our blood. We say where the blood goes, the prana goes together. The same way goes the oxygen, the molecules of the oxygen. There goes the prana together. So when we bring the mind to the spots where it's stagnated, we can actually literally open up those channels and start to heal these parts of the body. In breath, out breath, letting go. And if you make your mind very still and very sharp, you might be able to see what is behind the sensations you feel it. On the yoga teachings, slowly opening the eyes, turn and twist to your left. Left hand on the left foot, right hand comes across to the knee. Lift your chest, turn and twist. So if you keep observing these mental imprints without any reaction, any aversion or any attachment, that's how you dissolve them away. And you set yourself free of the sankharas, so they don't manifest again. But once we hate them or we love them, we build more attachments. And that's exactly what Buddha used to teach. We create our own sufferings. And we need to take responsibility and dissolve our own sufferings we created. And that's how you do it, self-observing. The highest level of spirituality and inner awareness. Bring to the center and slowly to your right. If it's okay, you can bring the hand far, far back. Hold on your left foot to help you twist. Every time you exhale, really draw your pelvic floor in and upwards. In breath, out breath. Letting go any tension. Beyond the physical tension. Everything else it's manifest inside you. Come back to your natural stage. Where is the stillness, the silence, the balance? Bring to the center. And we start to walk forward. Elbows down. Breath in and out. Slowly, slowly, we'll bring back. Stretching the legs. Move around, up and down with the knees, stimulating the blood circulation around those knees. You can massage those knees if you want. Just letting go. Now we're moving the feet. So bring the hands behind the back and then you just like the toes. Point and flex the toes. Just to get a little bit more action into the knees, calves, shins, everywhere. Make circles. Big circling. Other way around. And relax. Roll up on your knees and comes to the cat and cow movement. So then inhale, go into the hips. Exhale, around the back. So when you keep doing this movement, very slowly, very gentle, you might want to rock forward, rock back in each posture. Just to really feel the back working well, moving without restriction. From hips to shoulders, shoulders to hips. And relax. So you're gonna stretch your right leg back. Press your heel back, so I wanna get into that right calf. So push that right calf back. Really feel into your calf. If you're not feeling your calf, it's because you have to press even more. So hold your head on the same level than your spine, avoiding to really hang down because that will really contract a lot the neck muscles, the shoulders. So keep the head a little bit more higher. Then relax and then swap sides. It's a simple stretch, but it's very effective for your calf. So press that back. Breath in and out. Be strong in your arms, Avoid collapsing into the lower back, neck and shoulders. So keep lifting that space in between your shoulder blades. Use this posture to already be almost like in a little plank position, where it is actually with the torso up strong, not collapsing to your lower back, not collapsing between shoulder blades, and relax. Because that's what we're going to do right now in your full plank. So the plank, the main thing you have to do, it's your hips. So if you arch the hips and you go up on the plank, it's heavy on the abdominal area, they're going to hurt you. But if you actually tuck your tailbone is light under, so you tilt your pelvis, lift this space in between the shoulder blades and you lift up straight, you will actually really hold strong. Once you start to lose the power, this will happen. So once you keep push up, keep strong, keep everything nice and flat and everything parallel to the floor. So want to hold there for 1 minute. And if you find very hard on your arms, elbows, okay? So this is a variation for the sore shoulders and neck. Keep everything on the same level. The head, it's on the level. So keep lifting your head. Don't hang that head down and hold in there. Breath in and out, hold strong. So you really want to feel burning abdominal muscles and not in other parts of the body. Breath in and out. That little extra oomph we need to build to hold in a posture like this, we call ojas, is the fire of life. It's really get that power in our mind to stay strong into the asana, to really work very, very still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring back, sit here on your heels. We call this a hero pose. If you find the knees are painful, you can bring something under the knees or behind the knees and sit on it, okay? You have this gentle stretch over the knees. If you're okay, sit straight down over the heels. Right arm up, right in between the shoulder blades, left hand under, trying to hold these hands. Breath in and out, and stay here. If it's not possible to hold there yet, it's okay. You're gonna bring here, holding your elbow, and trying to move this elbow behind the head, up and behind. That stretch is very important for your triceps, okay? Breath in and out. And with the shoulders tight and it's hard to bring it up, you bring here back to back to stretch the tension out of the shoulder lines and elbows. If you can't do here because hurts or your shoulder today don't like to lift up, you do on the front here, okay? So all those options, inhale, exhale, opening and stretching, letting go. Bring that space into your shoulders where it represents your wings. So more free are the wings, means higher and far you can fly. Relax the arms, so we swap sides. Same, so it can be that option. So you change your arms around, back to back hands. You can hold here on your elbow, pull behind the head. Or this time the right hand comes under, hold in your fingers, hold in your hands, and get stretching the triceps. Breath in and out. This posture, it's very helpful to really open the whole shoulder area, plus the chest area. A little bit more in here. Observe the subtle sensations start to come into the shoulders where you can move a little bit more without no pain, without no problems at all, without any difficulty. It just happens to give you that possibility to move a little bit more. There is no pain, there is no restriction. Relax, shake it off the shoulders, back on your cat and cow. This time our hands go backwards towards the knees, and you might need to get a little bit closer even. This is to open more in the front of your chest. So inhale, you arch in the back. Not the way around, Bruce. Exhale. Yeah, outwards and in. Yes, and then point it to the fingers, to the knees. Breath in and out. So then we open the chest at the same time. And relax. So let's bring the bolster now on the front, and then we're gonna go for the pigeon. So place the bolster there. Pass your right knee over, your right foot over, and sit as far forward as you can, where you can bring your knee down the floor, okay? And then you're gonna feel the front of your leg, the left leg, has to be on the front of that, touching the cushion. So instead you just be sideways like I'm sitting here. So we want to eventually get the body totally facing down to the bolster. So our right knee goes a little bit more towards to the right hip, in line with it, and not across the body, okay? So you can stay up here. The left knee is down the floor, so the left foot. Or you can bring your hands down and rest your hands, your head on your hands, so avoiding your head to hang. Or you can make like a little fist on the top of each other, rest your head on your hands. So you can see your head will have a support all the way down. Inhale, bring the prana into the chest. Exhale, guide that prana into the hips, letting go any kind of tension around your pelvic area. Try to keep both shoulders on the same level. so that will interfere on the level of your hips. Try to squeeze in more that bolster with your left leg as well, so you can feel a little bit more into your right hip, a good stretch. Slowly, slowly, you start to come up. We bring it up. You can stay here, just stretching up here with the body slides straight. Or if you want to go a little bit more, you're going to bring the hand to the left foot. Hold on your left foot and bring the hip forward down to the bolster. So you hold in there and you roll forward. So you're going to do this little rock a few times. So you rock back, sitting more on your right bum cheek, and then you rock forward. So rock back and rock forward. If you sit back, it's easier to get that foot. Okay? And you just hold in there and try to rock forward. Then you rock back. So sides to sides rocking. You can feel it's moving under the hamstring, moving on your hip. And trying to hold, if you can, inside the foot. If you hold here, your shoulder rotates in. So we're working and open the chest, right? So you want to try to hold on the inner and keep that chest open. And then you're just going to rock forward as you can. Keep holding on your foot. And stay here for a moment. Press that left hip down into the cushion. Letting go that stress on your outer right leg, the whole yin channels on the right side, letting go. Yang channels, sorry. Slowly relax. Then you're gonna lie down again. Go forward one more time. Just rest in here, just relax that tension on your back if there were some. You can stretch your arms further, head even lower. Breath in and out. Just for another minute. Emotions like irritations, overthinking, or worried about to make everybody help or happy. If something happened, what I'm gonna do? If this happened, that happened. So there's tiny little worries where it is not necessary to worry about it. It's a hyperactivity of the mind generated by the fear and create this inner fire where overactivate the yang channels, causing the sore spots around this whole outer line of our legs, especially around the hips, glutes, ITB band, all the way down to the foot or to the feet. When that fire becomes too intense, it starts to rise up to the head, causing that one side headache, typical gallbladder headache. Slowly bring back. Pass your legs forward or just pass back, however would you like to stretch. Give a little break here to these legs. From a simple stretch like that, all these things are happening in ourselves. All our inner agitation, ouch, aches, pains, burning, stiff, it's all results of our mind. Body, the back leg facing the bolster, bring the right knee down the floor, pointing the foot back, make sure the foot's placing down, elbows down, then you can rest the head on your hands. Make a little fists and rest the hand on your fists. And allow the body to melt into the bolster. Once you can always feel the touch of your right leg against the bolster and your left leg against the bolster, you are in the correct position for this stretch today. Be present in yourself. Keep your breath very quiet, very serene. Slowly, slowly start to come up. You can stay just up straight, but if it's okay, you're gonna bend that knee, hold inside the foot, or just rock back a little bit. So like I said, if you rock back, it's easier to grab the foot. And then you rock forward and you rock back. Very gentle, just rocking here. It just helps you to really get into the pose easier and preparing your chest and your shoulders for this nice opening, preparing the back to open. Then hold where you can. If you can, realign everything again on the bolster, you hold and keep pressing the bottom, the heel towards the bottom. Breath in and out. And relax, letting go that leg. Then we go down a little bit more, just for 1 more minute here. Realigning that hips into the bolster. Feeling that nice stretch around the left hip. In breath, out breath, just letting go. Slowly, slowly bring back. Pass your legs over, give a little stretch, shake it off. So you're just gonna push the bolster a little bit further. You're gonna lie down and the hip's gonna come over the bolster, okay? To open up the hip flexor. So the best way actually is to lie down on your back. That's the safest way to do it, so you don't take the risk to hit anything on the floor. And then you just slide that bolster underneath of the hips. Once you stretch your legs, so you want to feel no pressure on your lower back. So you will have to adjust again to really allow the back be relaxed and pressing more the hips, okay? So you should feel nothing in your lower back at all. That's important to be connected after you stretch your legs. And if one leg wanna go to the sides and the other one wanna change, just let them be it. Don't try to fix anything, just let the body be heavy in here. And the maximum you can actually readjust is to take the pressure away of your lower back. So it's very much under the hips and the bottom. On the first moment, you might not gonna feel much on your hip flexors, but just let relax here. This is an excellent exercise to bring the balance between the hips when one hip is slightly tilted forward. So with time here, that will bring the balance back. Relax your upper body. And here we bring back our first yoga breathing. Where is that breathing? Where we learn right in the beginning. It's like if we have a candle just in front of our nose, ourselves. And when you inhale, and especially when you exhale, you don't want to blow that little fire away. You just want to keep that flame working all the time in front of you. That's how subtle the breath becomes when actually you start to get into your stillness. Stay here a little bit more. It's very important just to be still, be present, just allow everything to surrender. You can just stay here, or you can bring your arms back behind your head and give a little extra stretch. Just a couple more breaths. At least one more. Then you bring your arms back first. Then you're going to bend your right knee. So bend your right knee, bring your right knee to the chest. You can hold on your hamstring, so you'll be a little bit more restricted in this position. Keep your left leg as straight as you can. And just keep a little pressure here. If it's too much for your lower back, you can always bend the left knee, but if you can keep straight, it'll be good for your hip flexors. And relax your right leg, and then we move into the left. So left knee to the chest. Gentle, stop before any signs of pain or discomfort, and just stay here. and relax. For the final one, we're just going to actually slide this post a little bit more towards your lower back. And we're going to rest in our supported shoulder stand. So the bolster, it's halfway of your hips, halfway of your lower back. And we're going to lift the legs up. So keep the big toes touching. Keep everything nice and together, legs together. And if you're still trying to stretch the legs, keep pressing the heels slight forward. Okay, just gentle to keep that intention of stretching the back of your legs. There is a neutral point just above the hips, passing the line a little bit, where your legs can just sit there forever. It's not uncomfortable at all. Find that point and relax here. Focused on the entrance of your nostrils, the breath coming in, the breath moving out. And observe if it's working your left nostril, if it's working the right nostril, if it's working both. If you can guide the breath one side to another side and vice versa without use your hands, just your mind. Just one more minute. If you feel your feet, it's getting numb and toes, just wiggle them around very gentle and maintain your legs upright. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Next breath or so, start to bring your knees down, relaxing, feet down the floor. Lift your hips, slide the bolster under the knees of your knees. Lie down flat, palms facing up to the ceiling. Close your eyes for your final relaxation. Where we're going to work through the mindfulness of our body. It's bring the mind, the awareness to each part of our body. Giving a really big direction and intention to our relaxation. Allow yourself to relax completely. Focused on the entrance of your nostrils, inhaling and exhaling. Focus on your breath. Just allow yourself to rest on the ground. Allow yourself to surrender on your yoga mat. Finding this nice, peaceful moment where your entire spine can actually rest on the floor.